This is True Love Family. We are the True Love Family. Hello, my name is Alicious Kamara, your host from True Love Family TV Australia. Today's episode, we are discussing about marriage. The truth about marriage is that divinity established it as the first fundamental element of human civilization. Although the family remains the foundation of many healthy society, marriage is a reinforcement of the family. Marriage is an initial institution that pre-exists all other institutions. Before nations, governments, churches, schools, business were formed, and before the family, there was marriage. Dr. Myles Munroe said, the family is a foundation of any healthy society, while marriage is a foundation of the family. Marriage is an introductory part of the building of global society because it is on this affiliation that God began to build society. After God brought Adam and Eve together in the garden, marriage was a context for the expansion of their social collaboration as they grew together. It was in the framework of marriage that they eroded their responsibility towards each other and live out their commitments to each other. Couples' background can influence their marriage, either good or bad. Marriage is certainly not just the coming together of two people, but as a smash of their history. It is a clash of culture, experience, memories, and habits. Marriage is the beautiful accommodation of another lifetime. Building a strong marriage takes time, patience, and hard work. Marriage is a beautiful accommodation of another lifetime. Building a strong marriage takes time, patience, and hard work. One of the hardest adjustments anyone faces in history is moving from single life, singlehood, to married life. People do not change overnight. When you marry someone, you marry more than just a person. You marry an entire family, a complete history of experience. What do I mean? When you marry someone, you have just married their entire background, the way their family upbringing, everything, society where they live, everything. That experience, they will bring it into the marriage. Couples bring into marriage years of life experience that paints how they see and respond to the world. Many of the time, they discover that they see things quite different from each other. The differences of perspective is one of the biggest sources of stress and conflict in marriage. Adjusting to this difference is critical to marital survival. Regrettably, many marriages fail on precisely this point. Perhaps some of us or all of us filter what we view and hear through the lens of our own experience. Dr. Myles Munroe said, personal tragedy, physical or sexual abuse, quality of family life when growing up, educational level, faith or lack of faith, any of these affect the way we view the world around us. They help shape our expectations, shape our life, and influences how we interpret what people say or do to us. None of us enter marriage clean, he said. To one degree or another, we each bring our own emotional, psychological, and spiritual baggages. Whatever our spouse say, we hear through the filter of our own history and experience. That experience you brought from your background, the one you have been through. For your marriage to work, you have to try to drop some of them, the bad ones. Vows. The promise is a commitment to do something later, and a vow is binding commitment to begin doing something now and to continue to do it for the duration of the vow. Marriage vows are for life. God takes vow very seriously. A vow is unto death, which is why God said, don't make it if you are not going to keep it. Unto death does not mean until your natural death. It means giving God the right to allow you to die if you break the vow. So in another word, when you marry someone, when you enter into the marriage, you have told God, if I break this vow, kill me. So you can't break it. In the old covenant, if they broke vows and God's mercy did not intervene, something seriously happened. A vow is not made to another person. Vows are made to God or before God. In other words, with God as a witness. God's attitude towards vow is revealed plainly in the scripture. When you make a vow to God, do not delay in fulfilling it. He has no pleasure in fools. Fulfill your vow. It is better not to vow than to make a vow and not to fulfill it. Marriage is a vow, and breaking that vow is a serious matter because it also breaks one's fellowship with God. The Old Testament prophet Malachi expressed God's perspective on faithfulness to the marriage vow in the following words. Listen. Another thing you do, you flood the Lord's altar with tears. You weep and wail because he no longer pays attention to your offerings or accept them with pleasure from your hands. You ask why? It is because the Lord is acting as the witness between you and the wife of your youth, because you have broken faith with her, though she is your partner, the wife of your marriage covenant. The wife of your marriage covenant. The wife of your marriage covenant. You have broken that covenant, and therefore God is not hearing your prayer anymore. He has turned away from you. So beloved, stop asking God why things are not working for you. And it's because you have broken God's covenant. If you break God's covenant, these are the consequences. I want you to take heed to this video and change your way. Amend the way you are treating your wives and turn a new page. Once again, before you turn your devices, please kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. My name is Aloysius Kamara, your host from True Love Family TV, Australia. Ciao.